Oh my goodness, no. Hello. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Sky Fury, actually a bear, Raina Salva, hello, Neurospicy, hello, Queen, Lucy, Monkey, Oceana, hello, always a pleasure, Dark Robert Ducky, Neurospicy, hello, everybody, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. Thank you so much for joining me on yet another ad hoc live stream on this beautiful Wednesday evening. That's not at all how I usually say any of that. Hello everybody, how's it going? Leonie, hello, Val, hello, One, a pleasure. I am a punctual queen, yes. I'm in a tin can. There's an echo, oh no. Beep boop, hold on. Hold on, it did this to me last time as well. Sorry, there was a, let me just talk more because that's not annoying. Wait, hold on, where's my microphone? Here it is, hold on. Hello, check, 1, 2. Check. Hold on, it's one of these. I know it's one of these, not that one. I think it's this one. No, it's not this one. Is it that one? No, maybe it's this one. I think it's this one. Guys, is it this one? Is it better now? Are we good? Hey DX, good to see you. Is that better? Milk Tea, lovely to see you. Hello. Don't mind me. It's the first 5 minutes of stream. Of course there's going to be a technical hiccup. It helps if you take out one earbud and mute Zach. Hey Lottie, good to see you. Professional YouTuber. Yep, that's me. Okay, glad we sorted that one out. Remind me, chat, when there's a Streamlabs update, I should really double check that option is turned off. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for joining today. I hope you're all having a fabulous week. Turn my volume up. My volume's pretty up there. You wait for a scream laugh. That'll blow out some eardrums. Thank you, Mick. Oh my God, Mick, lovely to see you as well. We were talking about feet the other day. I don't think you were in the chat, but I thought of you, so I hope you're well. No, Milk, not a bit. Just starting off the stream in a terribly broken technological fashion. Thank you all so much for being here. Chat, today we're not going to be talking about Foodie Beauty because she's missing, aka probably on a flight back to Kuwait. The Foodie alarm's going off. Foodie is potentially on a flight back to Kuwait, which means she should probably be with us online within the next 24 hours. Who knows? MB, I'm glad you like that. So instead, I thought we may as well touch base with two of the other girlies that we've been reacting to recently. Some of you may not know this individual because realistically the content's pretty boring and I wouldn't blame you if you don't know her. Her name's Amberlynn Reid. We're going to be watching an upload from, 3 days ago? It was 3 days ago. This video is doing terribly, numbers-wise. Like, poor Amby. Poor Amby. She's got 232,000 subscribers. A video from 3 days ago, 42k. It's not good. Never heard of her? Well, that's all right. We'll introduce you, Anna. So if you have any questions, chat will be more than happy to answer the questions for you. We're going to be watching What I Eat on a Cheat Day. This is the most redundant thing I think I've ever seen Amby put out. I have so many questions. But then we're going to get into the real juicy... Thank you for the reminder, One. Yes, I've got the ears here, but thank you for the reminder. I would have forgotten. But they're going to move over into some more juicy content. So, we've also been catching up with Anna, aka Glitterandlazers. For those of you who don't know her, she's she's an influencer on the internet who decided it was a good idea to go to a Target and redress mannequins, amongst other things. But she's got two pieces of content that I would like to watch together as a team. The first one is from 2 years ago. Just over 2 years ago. It's called I'm a Failure. Now, this is a piece of content where Anna goes to Hawaii, I believe, and has a little bit of a holiday. And this one runs for 26 minutes. And then we're going to watch the upload from 4 days ago, which runs for about 13 minutes. But this one's called Getting Uncomfortable, My 6-Day Yacht Experience. And it was YouTube being shady because I was watching the 6-Day Yacht Experience and then YouTube recommended to me the I'm a Failure one, which I thought particularly poignant. But after watching both pieces of content, I thought, oh, this is like a legitimate comparison between like two specific points of time with an individual who has a problem and wants to address it and wants to work towards overcoming it. And to varying degrees of success and or failure. And we'll talk about it as we watch it. How's that sound? Monkey, that's fair. I mean, I'm all about like new characters. Lottie and I have discussed one who I believe came up in conversation a while ago. But I kind of want, I don't know how to I need to dedicate more time to understanding the content before I just like throw videos up and start like shooting my mouth off. So instead we're going to keep it to Amby and Miss Glitterandlazers today. You don't know Amby? That's fair. I don't think anyone really does. Well, we don't know the true Amby, not until she drops that slam poetry book down. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Amby needs to get on that self-publishing train and let us into her poems. It's going to be great. Kathy, hello, lovely to see you. Anyway, hi, my name's Zach, lovely to meet you if you're new, and thank you very much for returning if you are coming back. I'm not a mental or physical healthcare professional, just a guy who loves some weight, talks about things on the internet, and watches way too much of too many people. I'm also not here to bully, shame, hate, harass, or humiliate, just here to talk about the produced and monetized content that we see on this platform, because it's all about what choices about what we say, choices about what we put in the internet, choices. Chat, please forgive me if I am a little off this evening. It has been a very, very big day, and I have what I commonly refer to as mush brain, which is just nothing. There's just nothing up there. It's just mush. So let's get started with Amby. Don't forget your ears, everybody. No, that's mostly me. But, chat, please make sure that you're doing something productive with your time. I don't know. Housework, take the bins out, walk the dog, say hi to the dog for me. All right, Amby, it's all on you, gal. You got 9 minutes.
Hey guys, welcome to a new video. So today I'm going to be...
Does anyone else miss the introductions? Amby is the lady in waiting of Go Out. I miss the introductions. I miss the at least it was worth a try. I miss those circles that she'd made photos into or out of, but she'd accidentally cut off one edge of the circle so they were like flat on the side. True Am babies will know. True Am babies.
Filming a what I ate today video.
Straight in with Amby. Absolutely. Anna's way more interesting at the moment. Well, I mean, with the pieces of content that we'll be watching.
So my goal usually is to stay
Lapa, very productive, and I hope you have a fabulous day.
Below 2,000 calories. But what has been helping me personally from overeating or just giving up in general, instead of like having a standard cheat day where normally in the past I would allow myself to literally eat everything under the sun that I absolutely wanted, and then that would spiral me for weeks and I could not get back on track. So
Amby's description of a cheat day is very confusing. I might need someone to help me understand, but from everything I gather, generally she's counting calories and she's trying to stay under like that in that 17 to 1800 calories mark, which funnily enough is pretty much where everyone told or suggested that she might want to explore, but then she yelled at us all because lipedema, we don't know her like she does. Turns out Amby's losing weight counting calories. What a shocking development. But instead on her cheat days she'll be eating 2 to 2,500, I think. It's very confusing and kind of silly.
I do now instead, which I've done twice already, and it has worked great because I have not messed up on my diet. I am still losing weight.
Well, Lottie, I hope most people have ears on for Amby.
And I'm feeling really, really good. So what I've been doing is allowing myself to have like my own version of a cheat day. And what that means, I'm giving myself like a different
terminal uniqueness. Was that the phrase we settled on for Amby? Yes.
Calorie limit. So I want to stay below 2,500. So usually by doing that, I don't lose weight the next day. I usually stay the same, but this has helped me so.
Girly Pop, how have we been doing this for so many years and you still don't understand the concept of fluctuations in your weight? You might just have a giant turd. We're 12 minutes in. It's fine. Daddy G won't get mad at me this time. You might be holding more water. You might have whatever. Like, girl, this is why I have always said for Amby not to weigh herself daily, because I'm not going to say it's obsession, but Ambi's very, at least in the past, Ambi has been very, and I think she might be lying about a lot of stuff at the moment. Ambi quite often would give up based on outcome and results, and like she said, that kind of led to weeks, months, if not years of just not even attempting. So I don't think the daily weigh-ins are necessarily because I think it'll probably take a while for Ambi to plateau in terms of numbers, but like using that solely as your like things are going good, things are going bad, not great for Ambi, I don't think.
Much was staying on track. So that is my goal for today.
Mountain Dewy, hello.
Stay below 2,500. This is my version of like a cheat day. If I did not
girly poop
allow myself to do this, and I constantly thought about how bad I wanted to eat like this or that or extra things, that is when I binge. That is when I overeat. That is when I spiral for weeks on end. So I found like a perfect compromise in the middle, and I figured today would be a really good day to show you guys what I eat on a day where it's kind of like a cheat day. So none of
it's a cheat day. Sorry, just playing with the audio since everything broke today.
my meals are gonna make sense. I'm not having like a standard breakfast today. I will be eating processed food.
What do you all think of the pigtails? Not a fan? I don't mind them. It's not my favorite Ambi hairdo. No.
Foods. I will be eating on camera. It's just like tons of disclaimers, but I'm just getting you guys ready for what you're about to see. I can safely say that I have not been on track this consecutively in years.
Wow.
It has been years. That is why I feel safe to show you guys like what I'm eating, because I'm in the right head frame, mindset, whatever it may be. Just know that whatever you guys see me eat today is a vast improvement to like my standard way of eating and what made me at one point 572 pounds.
That's great. I'm really happy that Ambi's decided to take us on the health journey with her. I'm still really confused about lipedema, like water weight situation type of deals. And I'm also really confused about sludgy gallbladders. None of it makes sense. Nothing makes sense here.
All right, let's get into it. Okay, guys, so the first thing I'm gonna have, which
Sing, I see you.
I cannot pronounce, is cheese-filled fiochetti with pink sauce. So it says on the back of the bag for stovetop to use some oil. So I'm going to be measuring the oil using about half of a serving, which would be about 7.5 milliliters. So I'm going to be cooking.
Not about, pretty much, but
This in a pan. Okay, so I have half a serving of oil, and this is how it looks frozen. Okay, guys, so I'm finished, and I cooked this down a lot.
Girly poop. I think I understand Ambi is a creature of convenience. Yeah. I understand that. I don't think she's got too much going on. I'd really love her to explore cooking. Like, not in the, like, ha-ha, Ambi's chili kind of way, but in the, like, Ambi could make this. Ambi could make this sauce and make this pasta, and, I mean, hell, with all of the free time I'm sure Ambi has, she could probably, hand make pasta and, like, hand roll these little pillows and, like, make her own sauce. I don't think she's interested in doing that, though. I think she just wants to kick back, watch either YouTube or, like, One Tree Hill or something. And that's kind of her life,
Like a lot, because I like my food to be cooked. So a lot of the oil that was already originally in the sauce, and plus the oil that I added, is like still in the pan.
Oh, Lottie, yes. She needs accessories in the hat. I 100% agree. Yes.
Of the oil that was already originally in the sauce, and plus the oil that I added is like still in the pan. But regardless, this is 930 calories.
Yeah. Pasta is a shocking calorie trap.
So on a day where I was trying to stick below 2,000, I would not be eating this. And if I did choose to do so, I'd probably only have like half a serving with like a ton of broccoli or something.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, so really quickly, let's do a taste test. That's good.
One Tree Hill is too iconic for her. Oh no, doesn't Ambi watch? She watches The Hills. Is it The Hills? Oh, forgive me. I was an OC kind of girly poop. I watched a little bit of One Tree Hill. I watched a lot of the OC, but I never got into like Laguna Beach or The Hills. It was those two, right? Do the hills have eyes? Yes.
So I'm gonna easily give this like an 8.5 out of 10. I'm gonna go eat this. Oh, I need a drink.
Relatable, Lottie. I can't remember what it was I counted. Maybe it was rice or something. Did the math on calories and I was like, oh, this explains a lot.
Hold on. So I'm gonna be having a water and a diet green tea Lipton mixed berry. It's so good.
So good. I hate these earrings. I am not a fan of these earrings at all. Do not like.
I always shake the tea before I drink it because there's usually just like some stuff down there.
Just stuff.
You guys, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Sediment. Tea sediment. Frothy pea sediment.
But I cannot eat any more of this. I'm not used to eating things like this anymore.
Oh, she's a Jersey Shore girlie. You're right, and she is. Thank you. Thank you for reminding us all.
It's like very rich. It's delicious, but like my stomach is like, girl, no more. So I'm not gonna eat the rest of that, but I'm still gonna consider it the full amount of calories. I very much like to overestimate things just in case. But I don't think I'm gonna be eating for a hot minute because like I'm telling you, my stomach doesn't feel the greatest after eating that. See, this is why it feels so much better to not have days where I eat things like that. Twinkie.
Are you all hearing this? All right.
He looks so cute. Speaking of Twinkie, you guys wanted an update on her. She's doing amazing. She took all her antibiotics. She no longer has any abscess. A lot of people were asking, I know that.
Has she got the lashes filter on now just permanently? Because I think, is it her TikTok? Her TikTok always has the lashes filter on it. And I feel like she's just applied that to her YouTube videos now. That's fun.
This is like
also, just so you all know, I know most of you don't know Ambi, but Ambi is not a pillow princess. Ambi has said to us that in 2024, this is via her Instagram stories, I think, or something. 2024, she's been speaking to 3 other girly poops. One of them was Valentine. She's apparently with someone now. And she's not a pillow princess. So that's good information to have. And suddenly, a rush of information has come back to my brain that I really don't want to be there, rather. Such as the phrase, fingerlin. I hate my brain.
I should probably talk about this in a vlog, but since I'm here, a lot of people are like, why did you take her to a primary vet?
Oh my goodness, Unicorn Pondu. Hello, lovely to see you. I hope you're well.
She does have one here. It's just I couldn't get her in an emergency, so I had to go somewhere else. So that's why
girly poop is really funny.
I had to go to an emergency vet.
It's also funny because Amberlynn once forgot to chew on a potato and started. The funny part isn't the fact that she was choking on a potato. The funny part was her then partner, wifey, had to assist her in getting the potato unstuck from her throat canal. And in doing so, she shat herself. So, which isn't funny either, but the poop jokes in girl world really are just, they're everywhere.
Because when I called, they were like, yeah, we can see her in a few days. And I'm like, no. Like, I was so worried. I want
a throat hole.
Her to be seen, like, now. So then that's when they recommended the emergency vet that I actually went to, which I loved. And by the way, the vet was a subscriber.
I feel like as coy, is that the right word? I don't know. Ambi really needs side characters, full stop. But I don't know, it's just strange to me the way that Ambi talks about, like, intimacy with other people, considering everything that we've watched about Ambi over the last decade. It's weird. It's just weird.
Hello, if you're watching. And they didn't actually tell me until after everything was said and done, which I thought was like very professional. And they were just like, I love you. I know who you are. And I was like, oh my God. So she saw me like cry for Twinkie because like when I had to sign this like paper for Twinkie to be sedated, like
the vet knew who Amberlynn Reid was. Interesting.
I literally had like a tear come down because it scared me because it's like I had to sign if I wanted them to like help.
Throatusy is a phrase.
Her breathe if she stopped breathing or anything like that. And I'm like, yes. Then I told my mom actually when we were leaving, I was like, I have met a lot of subscribers, like easily over 100, like easily. None of them.
She's a popular poop girly. Sorry, girly poop. Fuck.
Has met Twinkie besides one. So yeah, she was just super sweet and she loved Twinkie so much and she was just so kind and helpful. But yeah, Twinkie is doing amazing. Okay, so the next thing I'm having is a serving of these rice cakes, which is 30 grams. So I already have that measured. You actually get a lot for a serving, not gonna lie. And then I will be having 6 of these olives. One of them is 25 calories. Then I'm just
garlic and jalapeno stuffed olives. Okay.
Just having 1 pack. This pack, I just have it opened. It's just some salami sticks.
Sodium.
which
Sodium, watch the sodium, gal.
look like that. They're actually super good. Okay, so last minute I decided
Why are the olives so big?
to just have 4 olives because I realized that they're pretty big. They're stuffed with garlic and jalapeno. So for this plate, it does come out to 350 calories.
And like 2,000 milligrams of sodium.
Honestly, this salami, I
Not doing the count, just making some assumptions.
know it looks weird.
Wasn't Wifey a subscriber? Wouldn't it be too? Little Moon, you're right. Well, it depends on what story you believe about Wifey, right? Because Ambi introduced Wifey as just some stranger on social media and then told us that Wifey came clean after engaging with Ambi being like, oh no, I know fully who you are. Which was a very confusing period of time.
But it's the best texture and it tastes so good. And you really do get a lot of these little thingies.
Put the vet being married to FBI Frank.
You guys know that I love a crunch. All right, so next thing I'm having are 2 of these pulled pork tamales.
Okay.
It's $3.40 for one of them, so $680 for 2, which so far I've had 1,960 calories today.
Okay.
All right, so here it is finished. So
That looks dry. Does that look dry to anyone else? That looks dry.
let's do a taste test. I'm hoping that it's good. I do love me
She is a dry girly though, so it's fine.
a tamale.
That's because she doesn't like a lot of sauce. No other reason. Dry girly.
Yep,
Wifey 1 was not Wifey 2 until it was.
that's tasty.
True.
That might be a 10 out of 10 for me.
Ambi's level of sodium is probably, honestly, quite high most days because she does eat a lot of processed food. Which isn't to say, like, it's all Big Macs and takeout. It's all just, like, frozen meals. And again, that just speaks to my utter confusion that Ambi should never, ever be bored because she could learn to cook all of these things and make them taste so much better.
I do love Tapatio. You guys know me. Like, Tapatio girly pop. So, I do want to try it with
Girly poop. Thank you.
app. A lot of people ask why I like Tapatio so much. I actually grew up with it. I've just used it as my go-to hot sauce since I was literally like 8 years old. I did have a sriracha era, but I love Tapatio. Yep. So we're about to... So with this, I am just having a mini can of Sprite Zero. Okay, so the next thing I'm having is
There's more processed food, yes.
this Trader Joe's mac and cheese. It is only 270 calories. So I have had
This is going to be small and terrible.
this before,
It's 200 grams. It's going to be terrible. I can already tell it's terrible
so no taste
and filled with sodiums.
test, but this is delicious and I definitely recommend it. So I'm gonna go warm this up in the microwave and enjoy. So I forgot to show it, but with my mac and cheese, I'm
Oh, she didn't show us it. Oh.
having a
Does she count the hot sauce in her calories? Vicky, I don't think so. Usually they're pretty low, but again, it's all sodiums.
sparkling ice in black raspberry. This one is so freaking good. Y'all, I am so tired. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh my gosh.
That's why they call it sodiums, Lottie.
I took my melatonin, which this is the best. It's the brand.
Is she still taking Delta 8, Delta 9 vapes? I can't remember. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I caught up with Ambi's everything.
Oh my gosh. I took
Casino Beeson? Casino... What happened to the casino friends? What happened to the friend you met getting your nose pierced? Where are all these side characters we were promised? Kentucky. No, wait, the other one. Oklahoma. That's it. Where are the people? Where are Ambi's friends? I feel like we should have met them by now.
my melatonin, which this is the best. It's
Go-to hot sauce. DX, you have fabulous taste. Mine is also Frank's. I actually really like the Frank's hot... Is it Hot Wings? The yellow labeled one. That one's really good. Followed swiftly by probably Sriracha, just because it's really easy to get here in Oz. Oh, Nando's does a really good hot sauce, though. Nando's. If you haven't had Nando's hot sauce before, give it a whirl. Give it a whirl, pal. And then probably last is Tabasco. I don't like the super, like, vinegary hot sauces. Yeah, that's my list.
It's the brand Ollie. It's the Sleep. I just get it from Target. I'm sure you can get it anywhere, but I'm so tired. Wow. And I forgot to end this vlog. I had about 2,200 calories today, so I definitely was successful in staying under my 2,500. And by doing that, I allowed myself to have some of the foods.
When did we put glitter on? Before you went to bed? Or are you... Hold on. What the fuck? Sorry, we went from mac and cheese without glitter on our face. Oh no, there is a bit of glitter. Maybe it's just the lighting. It seemed very confusing.
Wow.
This is our nighttime glitter.
Wow. And I forgot to end this vlog. I had about 2,200 calories today, so I definitely was successful in staying under my 2,500.
Ambi, don't forget to wash your face, dear.
And by doing that, I allowed myself
Also, are you sleeping on the couch? We're on the couch.
to have some of the foods that I probably wouldn't have had if I was eating like a healthier day, which is when I stay below 2,000. So it's been working for me, and I think that's all that matters.
She really does just repeat the same thing 17 times, which is like ironic for me to say, because I feel like every time I react to Ambi, I just get flabbergasted, frustrated, flabberstrated, and say pretty much the same thing. Pardon me. But you can really tell on these short vlogs.
You know, there was a moment today where I was like, damn, I want takeout so bad, but I ignored it. So this is where the cheat day ends.
Well, Lottie, those TikToks were very... What's the word? Inviting?
And I'm getting back to below 2,000 calories tomorrow. And if you guys did make it this far, here's a secret weigh-in. I weighed in
Oh, Ashley, good taste.
today at 488.0. So it is the lowest that I have weighed in a hot minute. And yeah, I'm just like really proud of myself, and I just want to keep it up. Obviously, I'm not doing perfect by no means, but I've definitely made a lot of improvement, and I have room to grow and be better. But I'm about to take off this
She said Ambi.
perfect by no means, but I've definitely made a lot of improvement, and I have room to grow and be better. But I'm about
She said Ambi. Do you all hear it?
not doing perfect by no means, but I've definitely made a lot of improvement, and I have room to grow and be better. But I'm about
There you go. One, that's a good question. Do we believe... I mean, I believe it to a degree. I think that the rest of the health stuff is really confusing. Like, all of the diagnoses she was talking about while she was getting ready for weight loss... Well, she was in prep for weight loss surgery. All of the... You know, the mental health stuff she's spoken about being diagnosed about, which has been really interesting because I've, you know me, I have Mr. Snowflake, like, documentaries just kind of playing in the background because my YouTube algorithm knows that I enjoy it. And it is really interesting what, like, remembering how Ambi has discussed diagnoses in the past and how it's all kind of dropped away and then it comes back and it's all kind of wishy-washy all over the place. So I wouldn't hold it against anyone to not trust Ambi with anything she says. And that kind of sucks. But, you know, that's what you get for lying on the internet for years and years and years and years and years.
to take off this hair makeup. I'm about to shower. I'm about to put my hair up. And then I'm about to go to bed because I am super tired. I hope that you guys did enjoy this vlog. And I'll see you in my next one.
Okay, bye. She had a big day, everyone. All right, chat. Over onto the star of today's reaction, Miss Glitterandlazers. So, as I said, we're going to start off with the content from 2 years ago. This is entitled, I Am a Failure, where Glitterandlazers went for holiday in Hawaii, I believe. And then we're going to watch one of the more recent uploads, which is where she went on a yacht holiday for 6 days. Must be nice. Anyway, let's get to. We're going to put it on 1.25 times speed. I'll probably have a lot to say, or maybe not. Who knows? Ears off for Ambi. Thank you so much, Moonface. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh God, not this. Sky Fierith. You might like it. Give it a try. Just give it a taste. Give it a taste, you know? Open your mind to new silly people on the internet. Ooh, dramatic. This is lovely footage. Oh, there's Anna. She really does open almost every one of these vlogs crying. Maybe that's just bad luck, because we've watched... I feel like she puts the really dramatic moments, right at the start to get you hooked. Which, you know, is smart, really. But she really does just open, like, every vlog with having a hard time.
This might be the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
That's a big mountain. And it's beautiful. Also, the volume of this is incredibly loud. I'm so sorry. Hey, Andraste, lovely to see you. Andraste says, I love Anna. The hardship of a free luxury yacht trip. Must be hard. The impossible hike.
Hey everybody, my name's Anna, aka Glitterandlazers. Welcome back
Oh, she doesn't introduce herself like this anymore. She should. She's meeting new people all the time.
to my channel, and today we are talking about the impossible. No, literally, we're talking about something I wasn't able to do and a failure I had.
Audio balance, please. But thank you.
And how I got to that point and realized that it's not really a failure.
I don't love this eye makeup, but that's okay. She's trying new things.
It's just the beginning of my success. So let's start with where we are, right? We all know that this is Hawaii week, that we are talking about all my experiences there. Now, Hawaii...
Jay says it's like she films her life like it's a movie or something. Pretty much, yeah. It's all very dramatic.
It was a very different trip for me because I decided that I was going to incorporate a lot of physical activity into this trip. And I started off of like literally day 2, we decided to hike to this, I think it's called the
Polta, 100%. Whoever edits this does great work.
Kupa Lighthouse. I've probably said that wrong. But the lighthouse hike in Oahu in Hawaii.
Okay.
So this hike is paved. And if you read about it online, they'll be like, it's an easy hike. You should get there in like 20 minutes. What they don't tell you is it's pretty much like 100% uphill. Like just...
Yeah, I mean, looking at a mountain range, I would assume that the majority of the hike is uphill. That just me?
Completely uphill. Like the gradient of it is like meh, and it's rough. It literally was only about 7 minutes into the hike where I was like
Do it again. No, don't.
and I actually let John and Emily go ahead and I recorded my own little videos of the hike.
John's the camera person, right? I don't know who Emily is in the deep lore anymore, but John, I think, is the camera person. The mountain goes up.
And my journey, which I will share with you now.
I'm dying. I told John and Emily to go ahead because...
So interestingly enough, like, I don't, you know me, I don't talk about the physicality. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care. It is interesting because watching Anna from 2 years ago and the way that she's spoken about like her health journey over the last couple of years, she looks very similar to me.
I'm having a really hard time doing this today, but I want to keep doing it. And I don't want them to miss the sunrise because of me. But I want to keep going. I don't want to give up or do something easier. So I'm going to get up there.
Okay.
A little bit
Fuck, there's uplifting music in the background.
later than them, but I'm going to keep going, even though it's hard. And I think that's the difference between success sometimes
Oh, you're going hiking this weekend, Mountain Dewey? Nice.
and failure, is whether you choose to give up
Do Australian mountains go down? Well, we are upside down, so yes.
when things get really hard. So
Also, her audio balance is awful. Sorry. It's so loud. Morning, Lisa.
today I'm choosing success. And if even it takes me like 3 hours, it's not going to. But if it does, that's okay. Because the goal is getting there.
Well, Moonface, and that's the thing. She talks a lot about working hard, which, you know, we all work hard in certain ways, and they don't always necessarily end up with a positive result in it all. But the way that Glitter and Lasers produces content on their channel and talks about things is, yeah, it is curious.
How long it takes. I got through the hardest part, and I think I might make it for sunrise. We're real close. It won't be the full sunrise, but I think I'm gonna make it.
I'm gonna give past Anna just a piece of advice. When you are creating vlogs, doing stuff outside like this, it's so much easier just having voiceover. Like, you don't always need to talk to camera, especially when you're out of breath. It just makes it a little hard.
I'm really proud of myself, so let's get there. I didn't make it all the way up, so I decided to pull off at this little like side road to watch the sunset and then
Sunrise, I was tired. Well, that's why you do voiceover.
continue on after. I don't want to not like look at this beauty.
You're technically not looking at this beauty right now. You're looking at your camera.
The rest of the hike can wait. We're gonna do it. I'm just gonna take a little break right now and enjoy nature.
Oh, boy. And then with this, I don't know, maybe it is her camera person with like a drone out there. Maybe? That's cool. I like that. Oh boy, this is really loud in my ear holes. Sorry, Anna. I'm gonna have to get to when you come back, please. God, it's so loud. I'm so sorry, everyone. I keep seeing my little audio bar just crashing through into the red. That's not Anna. That's Emily, I think. It is. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's so lovely. Like, imagine being there. Ah. Same one. I feel you. Well, my knee's natural predator is stairs.
I did it! And I've got to tell you a story.
I have a question. You seem supremely less exacerbated now than you were, like, 2 minutes ago in the vlog. Timeline's all over the place with this one.
Okay, so here's the story. And, like, honestly, it gave me freaking chills. So I was walking up. I was having a hard time. You know, as you guys know, I told Emily and John to, like, go ahead. And I was like, I'm just going to do this on my own. I'll get there at my own pace. Whatever it takes to get there, whatever it takes to get there, right?
Well, I'm confused now.
So I'm walking all the way up and I get to this one, like, outlook, right? And I see the sun's
Well,
coming.
Miranda, this was from 2 years ago, yeah. So I don't really know.
Up and I'm like, I'm just gonna pull off here so at least I see the sunrise, right? And I pull in there, I'm watching it, and I just start crying because I was like, I'm not gonna make it to the top. I'm feeling very discouraged. I feel like so behind. I've been working so hard, and I just feel like I haven't gotten in better shape, and I don't like it. That feels very frustrating, right? When you've been working really hard and you just don't feel like you've seen any progress. And right in this moment,
Oh, Anna should go back and do this now. That would be great.
this woman was coming down the like walkway, and I was like, hey, how much further is it to the top? And she's like, you're not gonna make it. And I was like,
Good note, Lottie. Lottie says, and then some stranger said, good on you. And she made it out of here out of pure spite. That's glitter and lasers.
pissed. I was like, how dare somebody say that to me? Like, everybody else had been very nice to me on this trail, but this was just a bitch. It was a bitch. There's no other word.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, she's about to complain about someone. Sorry, take it back. What's wrong?
To the top, and she's like, you're not gonna make it. Working really hard, and you just don't feel like you've seen any progress. And
Okay, here it is.
right in this moment, this woman was coming down the like walkway, and I was like, hey, how much further is it to the top? And she's like, you're not gonna make it. And I was like, really pissed. I was like, how dare somebody say that to me? Like, everybody else had been very nice to me on this trail.
How dare? To be fair, if you'd asked it in the same way you were talking to camera, with extremely laboured breaths, kind of looking like you really wanted to sit down. I mean, no, definitely not the nicest way of putting it, but direct for sure.
But this was just a bitch. It was a bitch. There's no other word for it. This woman was determined to make somebody's day bad, and I just happened to cross her path. So I just started like kind of crying, and there was this Hawaiian woman who was watching at the same like lookout point as me, and she goes, do you see to the left of the sun ray, there's some whales out there? And I was like, oh wow. She's like, yeah, there's 3 of them. She's like, I told them to come with you. You're gonna get to the top. They're gonna go with you to the top.
Somehow, unless something like that's on camera, I don't. Sorry, I'm sorry, Anna, I don't believe you. Sorry.
And I was like, oh, thank you. And I like kind of brushed it off, where I was like, oh, like that's like a sweet thought, but like these are just whales. This is some stranger I don't know, whatever. So I kept up walking from that vantage point, and I would look out at the whales, and it was like a nice thought to think that they were like going with me to the top. And
She is a main character.
there just got to a point where I just
That's a lie.
was like, John and I
And then everybody clapped.
we were texting on our like little group chat, and they were obviously both there, and I was not there, and I felt bad.
Again, I'm so confused. How are you checking your phone if you're hiking up a mountain? Never mind, it's fine.
And I kind of
I've too many questions for Anna.
and Emily were texting on our like little group chat, and they were obviously both there, and I was not there, and I felt bad, and I kind of like started to beat myself up again, and I was like, I should just stop and tell them to come here because we're gonna get off schedule, and I'm not gonna make it, and then this whole thing will be super embarrassing. And I looked out to the water, and I swear to God, right then in that moment when I looked at the water with tears streaming down my eyes,
Whales?
this whale like just got up and fully breached out of the water. It was the most beautiful thing I've probably seen in like a long time.
You're telling me you were checking the group chat and you didn't think to flip that phone around and get some footage of the whales? Ma'am. I know at the start of this you said, oh, I'm living in the moment, this, that, and the other. But like, if you can take 5 minutes to heavy breathe in my face while recording, you could have at least gotten like 10 seconds of a whale.
And what's also like super important.
And all the whales clapped.
Important to know is when we were on the boats yesterday, they told us that doesn't happen a lot right now because everybody's with their babies, and so like when a whale breaches, it means they're going to go underwater really, really deep, and so they don't do that because they have their babies can't go that deep yet. And so it was just like a really special moment.
Is that why whales breach? I had no idea. I didn't know that. I thought they just liked having fun.
And I was like, the whales have got my back. Us thickums gotta stick together.
Not us thickums. Stop. It's Anna and the whales against the world.
And maybe it was just happenstance, but I like to think that like the island gave me like a little encouragement today, and I made it here because of that. And I just...
The way that you do not have the same heavy breathing getting up those stairs that you did at that lookout is so confusing to me. Maybe she took a break. I don't know. It's all over the shop.
It's just really special. And whether or not it's happenstance or fate, it got me here, and that's all that like really matters.
So that was hike number 1.
And the whale said, Anna, you inspire us. Chat, can I just once again thank you all for being hilarious. At this point in time, with Fruity missing, Ambi being dull as hell, and us just watching some random others on the internet, thank you for making it entertaining. I appreciate you.
Then we went into hike number 2, which was Diamond Head. And Diamond Head's a little bit harder. It's not as paved. It's like kind of carved out of rocks. There's large sections.
I should have had some whale sounds in the back for that story. I didn't realize she was going to tell us all about her bestie whales motivating and inspiring her. And that is a cute story. It is. But like, whales are interesting and wonderful, and we should use less plastics to make sure that their home is lovely. And you know what, when is it springtime here in Australia, I think, as well, watching season, you can see humpback whales. They travel up from the Antarctic. They go up along the eastern seaboard, and you can go out on boats and watch them. Sometimes they breach and they sing. Yeah, they're great. That's my story about whales. Plum, thank you for being here for 27 months, my friend. I appreciate it. Plum says, release the extended whale cut. No. Yes, I want to see the B-roll of the whales. That should have been the feature content instead of Anna talking to camera.
And Diamond Head's a little bit harder. It's not as paved. It's like kind of carved out of rocks. There's large sections.
Vicky, that is a good question. She did one hike, admittedly had a struggle with it, and then decided to go on the next hardest one. I don't know about that. I mean, sure, she's got to make content, and I'm sure she's selling leggings or something in this. But I don't know. If I do one big hike and then I'm all hiked out, maybe just like take the day at the beach.
Of stairs. Once again, John zooms ahead to get the sunrise. Emily zooms ahead because she's just in better shape than me. And I was stuck kind of by myself. And, you know, one time you can get through it and feel pretty positive.
I have to ask why Emily didn't just hang around with you. Like, I understand John going ahead to get footage and stuff, but why did your friend not just hang with you?
That second time of you being the dead weight, that's pretty depressing. It didn't feel great, and I felt really frustrated. My whole body hurt. I was exhausted.
Oh my goodness, she's telling a story about a whale, and she's got these pearl embellishments on her shoulders. Oh, work.
But
I love a costume.
Kept pushing myself.
On the trail, taking a stop. I will say, if you're going to do hikes like this, get a heart rate monitor. Mine beeps when my heart rate is too high, so I know to stop, take a break, get my heart rate back to a healthy level, and keep walking so I don't hurt myself.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Well,
and lungs. I would be afraid for lungs.
I'm here waiting for my heart rate to calm down. I will also say I am another day of slow hiking. And you know what? I'd rather be on the trail seeing all of this than not, because I wasn't afraid.
And I stopped a lot. And I stopped sometimes because I felt like my legs were going to fall off. I stopped sometimes because my heart monitor was like beeping and going like, girl,
I'm sorry,
you're going to kill yourself.
She put sound effects in the back of this, of a heartbeat.
Legs were going to fall off. I stopped sometimes because my heart monitor was like beeping and going like, girl, you're going to kill yourself.
Girl, that's silly.
But I kept going. And there is something about this second hike that
inspired you.
I don't know, it just kind of broke me mentally.
Oh no, the opposite. Was it the diamonds? It was the diamonds. Oh, pretty. It's so pretty. Ooh, what are those? Is that a flower? I think it's a flower. Not sure if it was a flower or a fruit. Loud noises. Oh, I see the lighthouse. Why is the background all wobbly? Oh, it must be like a fisheye lens or something. Wait, this isn't the same platform. Where are we? Waikiki and beyond, the view from the summit. Ooh, it's nice. End of trail. Do not go beyond this sign.
So we just hiked Diamond Head.
That was intense, but I'm so proud of us.
Yes, and this was like the
I really like these, like, pastel tie-dye tops, by the way.
last step in preparing to do, go ahead, or as I like to call it, the impossible hike, which we're going to do not tomorrow, but the day after. And I feel a little bit more confident after
Anna, who is your friend?
doing this. Still, like, very nervous, but I feel more confident.
I would like a formal introduction, please.
I think it's just really frustrating.
I'm sorry, that lady in the background just had a shirt that said Milk Maker on it.
I feel a little bit more confident after doing this. Still, like, very nervous, but I feel more confident.
Right.
Sorry.
After. And I feel a little bit more confident after doing this. Still, like, very nervous, but I feel more confident.
Right.
No, I missed it again.
And I feel a little bit more confident after doing this. Still, like, very nervous, but I feel more confident.
Right.
Okay. Ma'am, I know you weren't expecting to be on YouTube today. I know. Look, I know you didn't ask for this. But goddamn, is that an interesting hiking shirt? Oh my god. That's a great shirt. That's a great shirt. Would I wear it hiking while, like, on holiday? No, probably not. Would I make it into, like, a cozy pajama shirt? Sure. Maybe if I was going to the gym, if I was, like, doing chest, like, that could be fun. That's wild. That is... You never know what you're gonna see, huh?
I think it's just really frustrating because, like, I really want this. Like, this is what I want to do. And when I do these things, it's awesome to be here. But I also feel...
That's great. Not just something I absolutely, totally didn't expect to see in Glitterandlazers video today. That's great.
so far from all the things I want to do, and it's hard because it's like bittersweet, right? Like I have so far to go, and all I want to do is just adventure, like see the world more, do more, push myself. But like it's just I'm here and I want to be here.
Right, but you're doing this.
Yeah.
This like self-talk is very reminiscent of what we were watching with Anna the other day with her run, right? The way she was talking to the trainer and stuff about things that she was afraid to do and things that she wanted to do. And it's interesting that it's kind of the same talking points 2 years later, which is fine. It's valid. I mean, everybody's journey is different, but sometimes it's often long. But it is interesting because it does sound, I don't want to say rehearsed, but it sounds very like solidified.
Right? Like I have so far to go, and all I want to do is just adventure, like see the world more, do more, push myself. But like it's just I'm here and I want to be here.
Right, but you're doing this.
Yeah.
And you did this.
Yeah.
And then this is just one step towards your goal.
Yeah.
Right?
And I think what you said is right. Like it'll be so much more rewarding when I get there to like realize that at one point I was here.
Right, exactly.
Is Emily still in the picture? Is Emily a lifestyle coach? That's the vibe I'm getting from Emily.
So
The end will be sweet. At
The
the
end.
top.
I would wear that when going to Whole Foods places to buy hideous amounts of nuts and make my own plant milks and nutty cheese. Lottie, that's amazing. I can see it.
the end will be freaking
Morning, Gigi. Hello.
There's so much of the world to see, and I
There
am
is.
incapable of seeing parts of it right now, and that kills me. But I got here and I can get out of here.
Yeah.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
One step at a time.
Exactly. One step at a time. You did this today.
Did this
Incredible.
today. It was hard.
It was
really
hard.
fucking hard.
Thank you for
Oops, really
including me in
fucking
this
hard.
because I would never have done this on my own.
You would never have done this on your own.
This is, yeah. I
Maybe they're just besties.
would be sleeping right now.
Yeah.
Is she going to start crying? Possibly. I mean, she is already, but
Sadly, for even like going on a trail for me.
I would be getting a facial right
My
now.
snot just flew out the camera, so that's a magical moment for the internet.
Hey, you know what? All the sweat, all the body fluids, like, it is what it is.
well, Lottie, I feel like you need an occasional shirt for every occasion. Yeah.
Okay, let's go down. Let's go down. We did it.
Yeah.
So when we got back to the hotel, I realized that my legs had started swelling, and they were like really swollen, and they hurt. And I took a nap, which we're going to talk about in a totally different video
Why? Let's talk about it now. I'm watching this one.
because it's fascinating, but stay tuned for that.
A nap is fascinating.
And I just remember feeling like, I know Emily and John are tired, but I wonder if they hurt this bad or if it's just me. And then I kind of went through this like weird existential crisis because I didn't want to talk about how much my body hurts because I didn't want to be a burden because I already felt like I was holding them up.
Oh, Lord.
You know, it's funny when I would talk to John and Emily and
I don't want to talk about my problems with my friends because I feel like I would be a burden. But also, Emily, come here. I need to borrow you for 5 minutes and just dump on you. Not in the, like... not in the poopy kind of way. Just in the I need to talk my feelings kind of way.
kind of explained
I hate the fact that we have to clarify, by the way.
to them how I felt like a burden. They were like, we don't feel that way. And I think sometimes we build in our brains what we think people expect from us. And we build something that's an unrealistic expectation that that person doesn't even have, right? So I was putting all of these emotions from them. I'm a burden, I'm difficult, I'm slow.
Anna has a lot of emotions.
And Emily and John never felt that way. Yes, they were faster hikers. Yes, they went ahead because I wanted them to see that sunrise. But they weren't disappointed in me or frustrated with me. I created that in my mind, and I made it harder on myself because I believed they felt a way about me that they genuinely didn't.
Yeah, Anna, just so you know, not everybody's thinking about you all the time. I'm glad we had this chat.
I am always the slowest person on the trail, but I'm on the trail, and I'm entitled to the same beautiful view as everyone else.
Why are you mad at us all of a sudden? What did we do?
Even if it takes me longer and it's a little bit harder to get there. And trust me, these things are...
She really is all over the fucking shop with this content. 1 minute crying up at the mountaintop with Emily, saying, I've realized what I've done, you know, I know there are places in this beautiful world that I'll never see because of the situation that I'm in. And now she's angry. Why are you angry, gal?
Even if it takes me longer and it's a little bit harder to get there. And trust me, these things are always worth it. It doesn't get easier. Every day is still just as challenging as the day before, but someday it'll get easier.
So we waited a day, and we were supposed to take a light physical activity day. No.
A walk. A swim. A nap.
We went around, we went to all these beaches, we walked on these beaches. Walking in sand when your legs are sore is basically freaking hell.
Yeah, I would have just parked up at one of the beaches and hung out in the water, personally. That's a light activity day.
So I did not get a break. I did not get a respite like I wanted.
Oh, she's bitter as well. Angry and bitter. Fun.
So I did
Oh, volume's too low. Sorry, that's her. Well, it's a little bit of me, but it's also her.
not get a
Also, hi, Savitri. Sorry.
break. I did not get a respite like I wanted. I was broken. So broken. So the next day, we'd supposedly have this break day. The next day, we were supposed to go hike Cocoa Head. Now, if you are not familiar with Cocoa Head, let me set the scene for you.
Paint me a picture.
This is a beautiful, majestic mountain.
I shouldn't have closed my eyes. She's actually got footage.
Climbing into the blue skies. It is a point where you can see all of Hawaii, and
Ooh, that's so pretty.
it is gorgeous. But to get to the top of this mountain, you have to climb
Yeah.
1,028 stairs. And they're not like normal stairs. They're quite steep. So each step is like, I don't know, in some parts it was comparable to a normal step in my house, and in some parts it felt like 2 steps in my house. Okay?
Okay, it's a lot. Let's call it even. 1,300 steps.
But it's the worst thing, but also like low-key the coolest thing. We'll talk about that in a second. Now, when
Low key.
you get to the trail, you just look and you just see it.
Brother of Thor.
You just see that it's like straight up, and that
She is quiet. I'm so sorry, chat. I'm going to have to fix her. There-ish.
is incredibly daunting. I recorded a couple videos of this, so we'll show that. But when we were walking to the trail,
Oh gosh, she's about to cry again.
my body started giving out. And I was hurting walking to the trail. And of course I was trying.
That's the opportunity. I think that's the opportunity where you recognize, like, hey, the other day I probably pushed it a bit too far. You guys go ahead. I'm going to take a beach day. You know? Like, you don't have to do everything on vacation. It's okay. And it does suck when your own physical limitations do limit the things that you can do, but you've already done 2 hikes, Gal, and had a beach day. Take a second beach day. Find yourself a sunbather. Get a cocktail, you know? Vibe. Lux, hello, thank you very much for the super chat, lovely. Lux says, imagine if Foodie tried to be this active. I mean, it is... No, that's not. I mean... modern Foodie. There was a period of time where Foodie was a little bit more active, where maybe hiking up the mountains of Hawaii, maybe not, but like she wasn't at the point she is now, where like I think there's a lot of leg dragging and breathlessness. Thank you for the super chat.
Trying to keep up with John and Emily because like I already had all this.
Oh, a nap and a walk day in a foreign place? How lovely. Just walk around. Go shopping.
Pressure on myself where I was like, I am a failure and I can't keep up with them and I can't keep holding them back, so I've got to keep up with them as they walk to this trail. But oh my god, every part of my body hurts so freaking bad.
Go, just call it quits. It's fine. It's okay.
And we got to the trail and there was this man playing a ukulele, like playing these like sweet happy songs, and I literally just wanted to take that ukulele and smash it because I was like, I am not happy right now.
Angry Anna.
I don't want this happy celebratory music. I am in fiery hell.
Chat, again, just a reminder, if you decide to go on holiday somewhere and you've got like all these things planned, and then a couple of days in, or even on the first day, you just don't feel like it, that's fine. It's absolutely fine to cancel something. Don't feel guilty about that. It's fine. Take a shopping day, take a beach day, take a day to nap, a day in a spa. Hang out in the pool. Like, have fun. Go for a walk. You don't have to, like, push yourself to physical collapse just because you happen to be there. I mean, I understand it's something that she wants to do, but also, like, we're all mature adults. We can make choices that make us happy and not angry.
So,
Exactly the song I was thinking of, Lonnie.
I made the decision at that moment that I couldn't do it. And I was really embarrassed. So
It's fine.
I went around and I sat on this like grass mound and I watched these people come in and out with buckets. And I asked them, what are these buckets for? And they said, well, these people are taking rocks up to fill in the holes for people to hike the trail more safely.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, oh, that's nice. And I started thinking about it and I was like, it clicked. These people are carrying 2 buckets of rocks up this damn steps. And I can't even walk myself up the steps.
I mean, I think that the stark reality of that also is, though, that, like, maybe those people carrying buckets, sure, are physically stronger, physically have more endurance, whatever. This is why we don't compare ourselves to one another. But also, like, Anna, you just put, like, it from a realistic standpoint, if you thought about how many buckets of rocks, like, you were carrying in comparison, do you know what I mean? Like, moving bigger bodies around takes a lot of effort, takes a lot of energy, and sometimes it hurts. Anyway.
It didn't make me feel great. It did not make me feel great, to be really honest. And I was sitting there.
That is very much being confronted with reality.
And I was thinking, well, I guess it's probably going to take John, like, maybe an hour to get to the top, and then it's going to take an hour to get back down. And it's going to take probably a little bit longer, so it's probably going to take her, like, an hour and a half. I was like, man, I'm going to be sitting here for a really freaking long time. I was like, what if I just do like a couple stairs and then sit down, and then I just keep doing that, and I'll see where I get. That way I feel like I at least tried. And I don't know what put it in me to try. I look back and I can't even believe I started the trail because of how much pain I was in, but something inside of me decided to not give up that day.
So I sent John and Emily ahead, and I'm sitting on some grass in front of the trailhead because I'm literally scared to start, and I don't want them to see how scared I am, but I'm going to try. And like I said, even if I get 10 steps.
Again, I understand sending the cameraman ahead. I'd be hanging out with Emily.
That's 10 steps more than I would have made had I stayed home.
So I said, okay. I got on the trail and I did 10 steps. And I looked back and I was like, I can do this. And I just kept going. And
waiting for the upswell of emotional music.
Probably stopped literally like every 10 to 20
Or the Jurassic Park theme.
steps. Sometimes I sat down on the train tracks.
I'm so proud of myself. I got on. I did it. I'm only maybe like 30 or 40 stairs up, and there's
Is that where you started down there? Great.
1,000 of these mothers, but it's 40 more stairs than I thought I was gonna do because I almost didn't even try.
Sometimes I, like, because literally it's train tracks are going up, by the way. Sometimes I stood there and just stared
Eye of the Tiger. Good call.
down. And so
No, Nitty, we're about to watch the latest one after this. I just wanted to play compare and contrast because this was 2 years ago.
so many people thought I wasn't okay. People kept asking if I was injured or hurt, so that was also a fun little extra. If there's somebody sitting on this trail, if you ever see that, just let them be. They're probably just tired.
I mean, sure, mind your business, but also if someone's sitting on the side of a trail, like looking sad, angry, and or upset or sore or tired, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world to approach them and say, hey, is everything okay? Are you alright? Do you need help? She's so angry.
Fun little extra. If there's somebody sitting on this trail, if you ever see that, just let them be. They're probably just tired.
What if they fell down? You're just gonna ignore them and walk past them? Rude.
So I sat down. My heart.
See, this is why she does not appreciate interaction. She really doesn't. Really doesn't. She just wants to be left alone. Fine.
Rate is like, but I think I've gone up about 150 stairs, so I'm proud of myself. Sitting down again, my heart rate is like out of control. I do mildly feel like
What is your heart rate, just curiously? Because if you're going to talk about it, put a number to it, please.
I'm proud of myself.
Okay.
Sitting down again, my heart rate is like out of control.
Oh, no. I see why people have asked you, because you're sitting down on the steps. Right. Yeah, now I understand.
I do mildly feel like I'm gonna vomit. But I found out I'm a quarter of the way. So I don't think there's hope for getting the full way there today, but I think halfway, if I just keep stopping and breathing.
Okay, so also that person's on the phone. Hi. A quarter of the way would be like 300 steps. Okay. 350. Call it.
Stopping and breathing, I think I can do halfway. That's gonna be my goal today. And if I don't get it, it's okay, but I'm gonna try.
I went little by little, and I would get text messages. John's like, I'm at the top. I'm like, shut up. I'm 100 steps up. And then I'd get a text
Bit of boots.
from Emily, I made it halfway. And I'm like, maybe still 100 steps up. And eventually I was like, I'm not going to make the top of this.
Okay, that's fine, gal.
I'm not. And that's okay. This trip, I will not make the top of this.
Okay.
But what can I do? Where can I get to? And this wonderful woman.
Back downstairs, beach, cocktail. Veronica, thank you for being here for 30 months. Veronica says, woohoo, dirty 30. Thanks for being here, mate. Lovely to see you. Hope you're having a great day.
Asked me, and she said, the first time I ever went on this, I could only get halfway. And I said, well, where's halfway?
When are you okay is really, how insensitive is it to ask you to move out of the way of everyone trying to use these stairs? Maybe that's what happened the last time she got angry at someone who asked if she was okay. Maybe they were just in her, maybe she was just in that person's way. Sorry, Anna, you go.
Wonderful woman passed me, and she said, the first time I ever went on this, I could only get halfway. And I said, well, where's halfway? And she goes, the bridge. If you can get to the bridge, you've done halfway. And that's like a good start. And so I said, okay, I'm going to make it halfway. So I went little by little by little. And suddenly, all the...
Who's filming you? Have you just put your camera, put your phone on the ground?
And...
No, someone's moving with this camera. Who's filming you? Girl. Did you ask people to film you? Sitting down, pooped on the stairs? This camera's moving.
Little by little by little. And...
Hi, yeah, excuse me. I'm sorry to bother you. Could I borrow you for 2 minutes? I just need you to hold my camera. Just point it at me. I'm gonna look, very, tired and like I'm not okay. Don't ask me if I'm okay. But I just need you to hold and just film it for me. Yeah. Yeah, this is for my YouTube.
Suddenly, all the pain kind of just disappeared. And
one of these people is going to be like, I'm so sorry. You are in the middle of the path. Could you just take us? Could you just step off?
just became about the numbers. and I would count 25 steps, then you can stop.
See that? 300 steps up.
Oh, okay. So, right. I way overcounted before.
25 steps, and then you can stop. And I just kept going. And whenever I would stop, I would talk to someone. Either someone who was also sitting on
Girl, if you've got enough breath to have a conversation, come on.
the side because their legs hurt, or just anyone, so that I didn't have time to think about how my body felt or how it hurt, because that wasn't the focus. The focus was just getting to the bridge.
And having chats.
And little by little, I finally got there. And I had not looked back.
She inspires herself. She's motivated herself. She's insufferable.
As I got to the point where I just like was doing 25 and going. And I looked back and I saw how high I had climbed. And I thought about
Also me doing like side planks. Just, you want me to do 45 seconds on a side plank? Okay, great. I'm going to count in batches of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great.
me an hour and a half earlier, sitting in the grass at the bottom, thinking I couldn't even get up a couple stairs.
Okay, so, sorry. An hour and a half, 300 stairs. Is that the math? I think so. No, halfway. So it would have been like 650. Hour and a half, 650 stairs. Got it. I just like numbers sometimes. I'm bad at numbers.
And that I had climbed halfway up. I had gone from not believing I could do it to actually getting halfway.
Good job, gal. That's great.
And I sat in that moment.
I feel like we've been talking about it for 15 minutes, but that's great. Good for you.
I realized that we are far more capable than we allow ourselves to believe we are.
Okay.
And that oftentimes the biggest hurdle that we face in life is simply our mental belief that we are capable of it.
Sure. Are we at the bridge? Or are we all the way at the top?
I want to swear.
I think we're at the bridge.
But I did it. I did it.
Again, there's someone in her...
I don't want to swear. But I did it.
I can't remember the new dude's name. Josh? Eric? Something. Is that your cameraman? Ma'am, excuse me. Is that your cameraman? Or is this someone who you've just asked to follow you filming? Who's this? Oh, John. Charlie. Is this your cameraman? I thought you said your cameraman's at the top. Okay, interesting. Whatever. I don't care. I just find it really strange. I find the whole thing strange.
I did it.
Now, I'm not going to say my body felt great after this, because let me tell you, my body felt like trash.
Yeah.
But my heart and my soul
Hikes are hard.
realized that I have a lot of like tough roads ahead of me, right?
Yeah.
I have a lot of hard things I have to figure out and a lot of hard things I have to do. And I'm going to have a lot of experiences where things are too hard for me. But it doesn't matter that they're too hard. What matters is that I try. Is that I give myself that permission to fail. Because it's through those little failures that I build up the strength and the motivation to truly succeed in life. And I think we cheat ourselves out of failing. And I learned from this that failing is an important part of success. When I got halfway, I did the most me thing that could ever be done. Because of course, I hiked this whole thing up with a backpack, which was stupid.
You also looked around and said, oh, I'm not going to sweat.
But in that backpack, I carried a Ballgown. Because I had told myself,
This is like a crappy TED Talk.
because I'd hurt so much in the morning, that if I somehow pulled it out to do this trail, that I was going to take some pictures at the freaking top.
I don't have enough energy to have any emotion right now. I'm so tired. I packed this dress. That's why I've been wearing this backpack the whole way.
Dress? Girl, what?
And I was like, if I get to the top, I'll video the dress. But honestly, when I started this is the top for me. This is my top on this trip. So
Oh, she's talking about a top.
we're gonna shoot this ball.
This is her top on this trip. Also, what is this? What is this dress? What is this?
Ball gown.
A ball gown? Ma'am, you're telling me you hiked up a mountain with a ball gown and a backpack? At least put it in a garment bag. What are you doing?
Halfway up this horrendous trail, but also challenging.
ball gown.
And life-changing, but horrendous. Because I did not climb 528 stairs.
Oh, it was 528. I was, again, overestimating at the 650. 520.
To not take an epic photo, video, all the things.
Standard hiking gear, backpack, water bottle, ball gown.
Earned this. I earned this moment of vanity. I earned it.
And so I pulled my ball gown out and I threw it on and I took photos of myself up there because I wanted to celebrate what I had done. I wanted to celebrate who I was becoming. I wanted to show that girl that she was worthy of celebration.
Girl, get it. You climbed 520 steps with a ball gown and a backpack. You did that.
And luckily, my friends put up with
Which is far more interesting than anything I think either Ambi or Foodie have ever done. To be fair.
how extra I am, because you can just imagine we're on this trail, people are sweaty as hell, they just want to keep going, and I'm like, look at me in my ball gown.
Yeah, I'm imagining Anna standing directly in the middle of the stairs with a ball gown on, taking photographs, acting as if the entire space belonged to her. I'm probably very accurate in that assumption.
And I know that was a vain and selfish moment, but I earned it. I 100% earned that moment.
This is my moment! I am going to inconvenience every other person on this trek. Get out of my way. It's photo shoot time. Zing, thank you for the super chat. Zing says, did she get naked on the trail with people walking around her so she could film herself in a tacky ball gown? No, I think she probably just put it over the hiking gear or had like a crop top or something over. Because you can wear anything under a ball gown. You can hide lots of things under there. Yeah, thanks for the super chat. Oh god, it's so loud. I'm so sorry, chat. Oh, here it is in slow motion and everything. She really is taking up the middle of the stairs. That didn't seem worth it if that's all it was. Also, not actually a ball gown.
And I will forever remember
I was hoping she was going to, like, unpack a crinoline and all sorts.
getting
7 petticoats. No, it was just like a dress.
halfway. And I think what's exciting about halfway is I still have so much more to go. And I'm excited to go back in the future.
Like a chiffon maxi or something.
Who knows, maybe in a year, maybe 2 years, I don't know when. And redo that trail and get
2 years!
to the top.
Turns out
Because
no.
I know that that moment and that experience is part of me growing and advancing to the point where I can do it.
Well, maybe she'll do it next year. I'd love to see it.
But if I'd never tried, I don't think I would have understood all the things I need to do to keep advancing. So, in short, this hiking experience taught me one thing, is that you have to fail to succeed.
This is her Everest.
And so I'm a proud failure. And I'm going to keep failing because I'm going to keep trying. And the only thing that really gets you in the end is if you refuse to keep trying. A good thing, I'm persistent. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this vlog about my hiking experiences.
Yeah, I mean, I had fun.
Honestly, it didn't turn out the way I thought it would, but
I mean, you did, if you consider everything in regards to the hiking. You did like 5/6. 2/3? No, 5/6.
it's pretty magical. So guys, I hope you have an amazing rest of your week.
Thank you.
Check you later, and peace.
Peace. All right, chat. We're now going to catch up with modern day Anna now that we're done with that one. This is Getting Uncomfortable, my 6-day yacht experience. So just keep in mind, that all happened about 2 years ago. She went to Hawaii. She did some hikes and some treks and did all of that stuff. And now 2 years later, she's on a 6-day holiday on a yacht. Where is it? I think it's the British Virgin Islands. And she's having a grand old time. Well, I mean, mostly a grand old time. Let's watch. WB, thank you for being here for 26 months, mate. I appreciate it. WB says she needs to fire her riders. I think she is her own rider. There's a lot of cringe. Like, I'm all for positivity. I'm all for positive self-talk. I'm all for, like, all of that stuff. But the way she kind of jumps between, like, you know, boohoo, I don't believe in myself and I never truly thought that I would get here, and there's all those things in the world that I will never get to experience because of my situation. And then, no, the only real giving up is actually giving up. And it's all, like, well-intentioned, but it is very, saccharine. Yeah. Very, very, very saccharine, and just, like, go. I think she'd be a lot more likable a person if she didn't go into Targets to rearrange mannequins, yell at people who ask her if she's okay, and, I don't know, yeah, it just was a little less kind of, I don't want to say whingy. Whingy might be the right word, though. Indy, thank you for being here for 22 months. I appreciate it. Indy says, happy Wednesday, Poppy in chat. Happy Wednesday, mate. Hope you're having a great week and lovely to see you. Thank you for returning. Happy day. Okay, here we go. Oh, no. Why are we so sped up? Hold on. Let's slow it down. Slow it down and actually put it on the screen. There we go. Hello, Anna.
I think as much as my body changes, there's still so many things that are hard and out of my reach.
Like the voiceover with the contemplating contemplative face. That's the one. Face.
I can't. Potentially might be the most embarrassing situation I have to be in.
Oh, it's dramatic. We may as well be starting this off with her crying on camera again. Seems very familiar. Very on brand.
First time trying to do a dive. I'm so nervous!
Anna, it's a dive, dear. It's okay.
It sucks when I'm...
Are people nervous of diving? Maybe. I guess. I feel like in Australia we're in a kind of unique position where we're just forced to learn to swim. I feel like everyone's forced to learn to swim.
unprepared.
She knows how to swim, by the way, but she's just never dived before. That's this.
I'm so nervous!
It always sucks when I'm unprepared for something that might be challenging or difficult or
Unprepared. I'm prepared. That's what she's saying. I'm prepared.
overwhelming.
Let's go! Lottie has a note for everyone, just in case you missed it. She's lost a fair amount of weight, which it turns out was largely due to using weight loss medication, which she hid for ages until using it to distract from a different scandal. Yeah. Anna's got a number of interesting lore tidbits. She's an interesting girly.
Look at this!
She is probably one of the people who I've watched for some time. I mean, not as frequently as others, but she, very similar to Alexandra Rodriguez with, like, controlling the narrative and painting themselves, like, quite heavily with the influencer brush. Yeah. Gloating, oh my goodness, lovely to see you, mate. I hope you're having a great day. Happy 20 months. Thank you for booping the snoot, and I hope you're well. Good to see you. Hi.
Getting a little rough, but we're
Oh, I love that little transition.
on the plane. We're headed to St. Thomas, and by we, I mean me. There's nobody with me. Why am I saying we?
She didn't even want to bring James?
Usually when I say
Camera person?
we, I'm referring to my dog, so that's the only other person in the room. But yeah, we're headed to St. Thomas now, and I think it's like a 4-hour-ish flight. I'm not 100% certain, but from there I have to get a ferry,
Oh, Tink, congrats. That's awesome.
and then for the ferry I'll go to the hotel,
What did you call me?
and then we'll leave from the island we're ferrying to. So again, I don't know any of these people.
Oh my goodness, I just realized her watch has the video recording from her camera. That's clever.
And I literally don't even know what we're doing, so I'm excited, but also kind of a little stressed out
So
because
it's a bit of Anna-ception.
if you guys know, I'm a little type A.
Okay, Anna, you just called yourself a little bit type A. Could you type A yourself to maybe checking your audio mixes so you don't blow out everybody's eardrums every time there's backing track? Please.
Found cruiser number 1.
Okay, so this must be, I don't know what type of yacht experience, adventure, club all of this is, but they're finding each other. Is this kind of like a tour on a yacht? Just, who's this person?
We're getting on a taxi.
A taxi?
Lottie says she only admitted to using weight loss medication outright after the Target scandal. I can't wait for the next scandal wedding.
With Hannah Lee. 2 more people have found us, and now we are going to the ferry. Introduce yourselves, ladies.
Hi, I'm Jillian.
Hi, Jillian and Erica. I hope that Anna let you know that you would be on YouTube.
Okay, it's Jillian and Erica, and we are going. Yeah, they're the people that run this amazing company.
Run this amazing company, the amazing company that sponsored you to do this? Maybe? Did you get a discount for being an influencer? Is that what went on?
We're gonna go to the pool, and then we got here, and everyone's like, "We're gonna take a shower and go to sleep," because we're all broken. Got our room. We'll get in our bags.
Well, that seems fun. This seems like day 2 on Hawaii.
It's the most boring video ever. It's
I
just
think this is an influencer trip. It's giving. Yeah, it's giving that.
me talking, narrating with nothing behind me. Fine.
You didn't need to include this.
I just
Hello.
woke up. Last night I seriously got to the hotel and I just passed out. Just passed out. I needed it.
She passed out. Passed out.
We are literally just here for tonight. Or no, for last night. I'm not awake yet. But today we're going to the boat, which is where we'll stay for the rest of the trip. Just with like docking times and everything. We needed to stay in a hotel. It doesn't matter.
Anna, if you're going to tell a story, can I ask you to stop slapping your thigh with your hand, please? It's very distracting.
So now I need to get up and get ready, but I don't want to. This bed was very comfortable, and I would very much enjoy just, a little more time here. I even built, like, the mound of pillows. Oh, the pillows were so good, guys.
Well, we're 3 minutes in, and I'm riveted.
I want to go back to bed. It's time to yacht. Oh, we had a new addition. Turn around and introduce yourself, Elle. Oh, wait, she's filming at the same time. I've screwed everything.
Oh my god, hi! Who are you? You seem fun. You're giving me Aggie vibes. I don't know if you know about Aggie. Aggie was a friend that Foodie Beauty, who is also a YouTuber, similar to Anna, made when she went to Cuba. She seemed very fun. You seem fun. What was your name, sorry? Elle?
Yacht. Oh, we had a new addition. Turn around and introduce yourself, Elle. Oh, wait, she's filming at the same time. I've screwed everything up.
Hi, her name's Elle. Fabulous.
I've given up on my hair, guys. It's going to be
Was it No, it was Aggie. Wasn't it Aggie? I'm sure it was Aggie.
rough this whole trip because it's not a priority. The adventure is the priority. So we're successfully on the boat. This is the boat.
Navigare yachting. Okay.
There's like a seating area here. There's food in there, and we're gonna figure out where I'm gonna be staying. I'm excited. This is so fun. So
She makes herself laugh. You gotta.
it's too hot, so I'm just taking my pants off. I think I'm not gonna be wearing anything other than a swimsuit this entire trip, and I'm not mad at it.
As she should, queen.
I'm being filmed by another queen, the British queen, but that
Queen.
Oh, that's Elle. That's the new Aggie.
Okay, so these rooms
Elle, the British Queen.
are more like cubbies. They are cubbies. I have no clue where my luggage will go. Let me show you what we worked with.
What did you expect on a yacht? Sorry. What?
Oh my god.
Also, ma'am, please, just. It doesn't matter. Just maybe, don't. Just, this is general advice for anybody who creates content out there. If you are making recorded content and you bend over and you moon the camera, maybe just cut it out in editing. Just, no one wants to see the butt. No one wants to see the butt. That's not what YouTube's for.
Oh my god. Okay, I cannot.
Oh, she didn't finish that sentence.
I'm in the bathroom and it is
Kept in enough footage to moon the camera. Didn't finish the sentence.
very small. And I am nervous that I will not fit on a toilet. I don't know.
what else to say? Like, it's literally...
I'm sorry, I need to go back. I'm having a moment of confusion.
I am in the bathroom and it is very small.
Okay.
And I am nervous that I will not fit on the toilet. And
Okay. Sorry, I think she's got something in between her teeth. I think it's like bread or something. Sorry, that's what I was getting distracted about, not the toilet shenanigans.
I don't know what else to say. Like, it's literally...
Teeny tiny toilet on a yacht.
potentially might be the most embarrassing situation I have to be in. So I'm gonna try to pee right now, and we're gonna pray to God I fit.
I think it'll be okay. Why are we having this conversation? Why the toilet shenanigans?
I will say my spatial
I'm not playing along with her dramatics. That's true, Mike.
awareness of my own body is really not great right now, because my body's changed so much that, like, I just don't mentally know what size I am and where I'll fit.
Okay.
So I could totally fit. I could totally not fit. And so...
Girl, you don't need to... Where's Emily? You need to have this emotional breakdown and download on Emily, not your camera recorded. Again, would understand if this was a live stream. We've been in many live streams where we're taken to the toilet. Not with Anna, but with others. I would understand that, like, having this confrontational moment with your chat, but like a recorded camera, this stinks. This stinks, that's what it does. It stinks.
It's where things like this, when traveling, things get really, like, gut-wrenching, when it's like, I'm away from a dock. We don't have anywhere else to go. Like, this is it.
How about instead of, like, freaking out, you just, like, try to sit on the toilet and then deal with it, if that's too hard basket. I don't know. A funnel? And I don't know. I don't know what can help you in this situation.
So, and either peeing
I mean, I do know. Try it out first, and then if it doesn't work, we'll figure out a workaround.
here, or in, I guess, peeing in the ocean. I fit.
It's gross to me that we went straight from toilet to what looks like galley/kitchen, and you're telling us you fit on the toilet. Great. Do you want to let us know whether or not you washed your hands as well? Thank you so much for sharing, Anna.
No drama. I fit.
No drama.
I'm gonna go on this net.
You're gonna go on that. I'm gonna go on this net.
You got this!
Woo! We're all woo girls today. Baby Gloria says she's so annoying. Yeah. Yeah, she is. Yeah. Anyway, let's all be woo girls together. It's just a net. Foreskin, I know. I know, but you've really got to get on board with the vibe and the energy. And we are woo girls today. Woo! Good job, gal. You did it. You sat on a net? Say what you want. I appreciate this energy. Woohoo! She's a woo girl.
I am full cheeked out, and we're gonna go swim in that water. Life is good. Life is good.
Yeah, life is great. Go for it. Oh, not the terribly awkward dancing. Anna has a tattoo. Is it a pirate? I'm not zooming in. I'm just not doing that. I didn't know Anna had a tattoo. I think it's like a skull and crossbones or something.
I'm just gonna put these on first. And 1, 2, 3. Let's go!
Oh, weird transition. We were just underwater.
Honestly, this is incredible.
Oh, it's so pretty.
Who's that? Someone has captured in here?
Oh no, someone's being trapped in the cave!
Oh no!
Okay, I take back what I said. This energy is terrible and I don't like it. I would like to return it, please. Oh, it's a bat signal tattoo. Thank you so much, Lottie. How do you know that? Thank you. So she's a big fan of Batman. That's wonderful to know. I'm very glad to know it.
Yeah, you better.
Simply incredible.
It looks gorgeous. It is beautiful.
Okay, I am done. I'm going back to the boat. I'm getting tired.
I want to go underwater. Take us underwater.
I have a really cool way I get on the boat that I kind of modified. Sometimes things are just not easy and you have to figure out your own way. So I did that and I'll show you guys. Here. Tap.
I will get it.
What this music is in the background, I think it might be ABBA.
Oh gosh, it's moving too much.
Oh, this is just screaming injury. Today I was at the gym and we've got like slant blocks. Really good because for me my calves are really tight, and so like being elevated in different ways is really helpful in loosening up all of those tight muscles. And I was doing a single leg, calf raise, and I put my foot too far forward on the slant and basically would have like probably snapped my ankle if I didn't grab the bar that was in front of me. And it just like instances like that, and a lot of instances, you know, gym or otherwise, do really make you think like, oh boy, like injury risk is a terrible thing.
Yes! That's how I do it! Go!
Personally, didn't need to see that, but it did make me think of watch where you put your feet, everyone.
So we're exploring. Like, look at that. How ridiculous. How ridiculous.
Okay, we're about to get sad, Anna. I can hear it in the music. That soft, like, little piano melody. I think she's named it, like, sad piano. Woo! I do like the print of this bathing suit as well. It kind of reminds me of SpongeBob.
Oh God, this is a tiny little space. Tiny little space. I don't love it.
Yeah, I wouldn't love it in here. Claustrophobic.
I'm going through. Oh my God. So I'm all by myself.
Oh no, where's Elle?
Everyone, I don't know where the hell they are at this point.
Okay, well they're probably off doing other things. It's fine.
But
Pat signal tattoo was meant to be a joke because someone asked if the tattoo on Foob's chest was the bat signal, but now I feel like I've created new law. Okay, alright, noted, Lottie. We'll have to... Look, it was on display in this. I won't do it on stream, but I might have to go back and try to figure it out. I think it's a pirate skull. Like a skull and crossbones. I could be wrong. Maybe she's answered the question already at some point.
But just a lot of really small spaces that I'm having to get through, and I'm feeling really overwhelmed because it's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, again, you're speaking to someone professionally, right? Like, not just the camera? I hope so, because this is very ambi-coded.
And I was not prepared for this, and I feel like...
What?
I'm glad I'm on my own because...
This is her vulnerable moment. There's always one.
I wouldn't want to, like, experience this with people that I didn't know really well. But it is, like, stressful to be alone because it's like...
Oh my god. Emily, get in here. She's trauma dumping again. Emily!
If I hurt myself or if I, like, can't get through, there's no one to tell. So...
Yeah, don't you usually have, like, a guide for things like this, or are you just on, like, a solo adventure right now? Which is fine, but, like, you are voluntarily putting yourself into these positions. So if you're afraid of being alone, hang with the group.
I kind of keep taking these little nooks as, like, fingers crossed I can crawl my way through it.
Wow, she's really... What is it? What was that movie? 27 days. Was it 27 days? The one with the arm and the rock slide. She's really making a mountain out of a molehill. That's funny because I think that movie had a mountain in it.
And
Also, terrible story, and I hope that doesn't happen to Anna. But like, she's really painting a picture here.
there's no one to tell. So I kind of keep taking these little nooks.
27 hours? Was that it? 127 hours. No, 28 days was the zombie one. It's very confusing.
This is like fingers crossed I can crawl my way through it. And I've literally been crawling on my hands and knees, which is also not what I was prepared for today.
Fuck, this background music. It's a real tearjerker.
And I'm just trying not to cry.
Okay.
That's where I'm at right now.
She's had a big day. She's gone exploring between some rocks and had to crawl, and she wasn't expecting that today. So, it's a lot of emotions for Safe.
Try not to cry. I think as much as my body changes, there's still so many things that are hard and out of my reach. And
yeah, but girl, you got through the rocks. It's not like you got stuck. Why are you sad?
I guess that's what keeps me pushing to get to where I want to be, is to be able to have better access to these things.
Girl, you're in the rocks.
It always sucks when I'm unprepared for something that might be challenging or difficult or overwhelming.
I want to listen to that sentence again.
For some of these things, but it always sucks when I'm unprepared for something that might be challenging or...
It always sucks when I'm unprepared for something that might be challenging. Girl.
difficult or overwhelming.
Zing, you tell her. She is on vacation.
And
she's really making this 6-day yacht experience seem like a labor.
it even is harder when I just don't feel like I have anybody who's on my team. I love these girls. They're super nice, but they don't know me and they don't know what
And they left me alone.
I go through. So
And then they asked me if I was okay.
it's
So I yelled at them.
it's kind of like really feels lonely. It really feels like going it alone. I'm going down backwards because somehow I feel safer.
Okay. Oh, I hate this personally.
Look at this!
Look at this!
It's so pretty! It's just a boulder. It's a rock.
Okay. Hey, Cold Brew, thanks for being here for 13 months. I appreciate it. Cold Brew says, boo-hoo, I'm on a yacht. Feel bad for me. Boo-hoo, I'm vacationing in the British Virgin Islands. And there are rocks. That's all I've really got. Thanks for being here, mate.
She's climbing.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah.
Hell freaking yeah! Hell to the freaking yeah!
2 years ago, this was exactly the same thing. That energy comes straight out of, oh, boohoo, life, boohoo, wasn't expecting it, boohoo, things are hard, life's a challenge. Ugh. I don't know if cringe is the right word. Then we all clapped. I need a bigger word than cringe. Oh, I love this though, coming out of the water, like, I want to say Aphrodite.
Okay,
Just needs a big shell.
we did it. It was hard, but it was really worth it. So I'm proud of myself. I feel like that's the theme of this adventure. Being a little uncomfortable, but having it pay off in the end.
Chat. Can I get everybody clapping, please? And then everybody clapped. Not on my YouTube.
Are again. We're in the sea!
Oh my god, it's Elle. Hi.
So today
We're in the seat. What's your camera?
guys, guess where we are again?
I think that's the same as mine. Sony ZV-1. It's very much like the vlogger's camera. Thank you all so much for the claps. I appreciate you all.
The sea! So today we're gonna go to the sea!
Oh, are we underwater now? Please take us underwater. Oh, we're underwater. Oh, everybody's got cameras, huh? Influencer trip? Probably an influencer trip. Shein? Oh, and this is where we get the TikTok footage.
This is my first time trying to do a dive.
I don't need, like, man, we're not at swim lessons. Like, I don't need Anna's first dive content. No.
I'm so nervous!
God, even the laughs were insincere.
Wait, that was so good! Anna, that was so good! I've never done a dive before!
Oh, I'm tired. I'm so tired.
Superhero!
Yeah, Anna, girl, you're a superhero. You dove into water. Congratulations.
You got it. 3, 2, 1, go. That was good, that was good.
I just taught them how to dive and they killed it. Their first dives were awesome, 10 out of 10s. Now it's Caroline's turn. You ready? You ready? You're gonna
Oh, hi, Caroline.
go. This is great. It's not hard. We're going to that.
Maybe she is Batman.
It's like a little sand island.
Woo! Oh god, is this one pair of sunglasses or two?
This is where we're going. Isn't that insane?
Gal, it's lovely.
And like, it's natural, guys. So parents
It's natural? What else would it be?
it went away during a hurricane. Give me the rundown.
It blew away during a hurricane. Wait, is it... I'm confused. You just said it was natural, and then you said it blew away during a hurricane. So was it rebuilt with sand? This seems very much like a chicken or the egg situation. Hey, Haz, lovely to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Hi, hi, hi. Cringe Chan, thank you very much for the super chat. Cringe says, shark could have a nibble. Well, I think in these places they've got shark nets and stuff out. Because there was a piece of footage before where they were talking about the rock where there was a net out, and I'd assumed it was shark nets. Shark nets. Hoo-ha-ha.
What's going on?
That's shark bait.
What?
Iconic Australian set film, Finding Nemo.
Swum to this freaking boat about 50 million times. Every
My name is Bruce.
time I turn around, it's gone further.
Sorry, Elle, I was interrupting you.
Apparently it went away during a hurricane. Give me the
Still can't get over that.
rundown of what's going on. I've swum to this freaking boat about 50 million times. Every time I turn around, it's gone further away.
Where's she from? Where's that accent from? She sounds like Emma Stone. Where's that accent? Is it north? No, it's not north. East? I don't know.
Getting pissed off. I want to get out of this freaking boat. I'm like, come on! Yeah, so that's where we're at right now. The water.
Emma Stone is American. Not in that one movie.
You've got it, Al. You've done it! Woo! 1, 2, 3.
South, Essex / London. Ah. Hey Sam, good to see you. So you say Brummy accent, and I think Brummy the car. And Brummy the car I don't think had an accent. No, he pretty much just spoke with his headlights, I think. But good to see you.
It really took me
I don't know why you thought of Emma. I don't know either.
until now.
I don't know. I think it was because the last thing I saw Emma Stone in was Poor Things, where she did have a British accent. Yeah.
To feel
Oh, that's just Brum. Oh, I just called him Brummy.
totally comfortable. And I think that this trip has made
Yeah, headcanon Emma Stone is from London, obviously. Silly.
me grow and change and adapt. And I think that
Sometimes we look at change and things that are pushing us as things that are guys. Even if it's not perfect, even if it's not right, sometimes those things change us for the better, and that's definitely what happened here.
Change for the better. Something went for a dive, went splunking, didn't like it.
These women changed me, and I'm grateful for it. And that's it, guys. We are done. We are going back to port.
It's so weird as well that she managed to do a 6-day yacht experience and only get 13 minutes of content out of it. And like 2 minutes of that was panicking about not being able to fit on a toilet. That's strange. I would have actually taken this as a holiday and like not made content out of it. If you're only going to make that, maybe she'll have a follow-up vlog or something. Mai, thank you very much for the super chat. Mai says, SPF is your friend, people. Our UV is up to 9 today. Oh, that's not good. I think that's bad. What's our UV rating today? Let me tell you. Thank you for the super chat, lovely. UV rating Brisbane. Max today was 7.8. So we're a little bit lighter on. At the moment it's 0. Funny that. It's because the sun's down.
But you know what? Before we do, I'm gonna get one last swim in.
We thought this guy was bringing bananas, but it's actually empanadas.
But like, which would you think would be more logical to bring to the boat? Bananas or empanadas?
After a big day swimming, would I prefer a banana or an empanada? Empanada.
We now have this empanada that nobody really wanted.
Okay, so they were delicious. So we just ordered more.
Oh my god, a puppy. Why is there a puppy on a boat? Come here. This is such a tiny boat. Why is there a puppy?
Come here.
Precious bean.
Your dog living your life.
Oh my god, he's so small!
Man.
Oh, precious. Oh, he hasn't got a spot on him. With his ears and his big boy chain. It's a baby. The star is here.
So this is my cabin.
Oh no, take us back to the puppy. Also, why is there shit everywhere? What did you do? There is stuff everywhere. Bring back the puppy.
This is all of it. Oh god. MTV, welcome to my crib.
That's it. We're back at the marina. The adventure is over, and I learned a lot.
Oh yeah, girlies, SPF. SPF up. Wear your sunscreen twice a day. Reapply if it's sweaty out, or you go for a swim. Ooh, I can tell Anna's gonna be a little bit heated tomorrow. Sunburn. Ow, 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 ow.
I learned that
sunscreen is important. Yeah.
when I get uncomfortable, man, it hits hard, and sometimes I just want to give up, but...
Ooh, the peeling. Ooh.
The best...
Where's the puppy sleep? Probably in the captain's quarters, I would say.
things happen when I don't.
Spoiler alert, the puppy was the captain all along.
I feel like I had an adventure, a lot of challenges.
Is she echoey to you guys as well, or just...
But also a lot of memories that I'm really proud of.
You're proud of memories, girl. Get it. Get two.
So, I hope this inspires some of you to just get out there and do something that scares you.
In all honesty, this piece of content has not inspired me to do much of anything. It's just been kind of a holiday vlog. I don't necessarily need to be inspired by every piece of content that I watch, but you seemed like you had fun, so that's good. And then cried about splunking. Outside of the crying, you seemed like you had a pretty good time. But thanks, yeah.
And even if it's hard,
luxury vacations can be scary.
And really uncomfortable, you might just surprise yourself of what you're capable of and what you even like.
Someone needs to write this out for me.
And even if it's hard and really uncomfortable, you might just surprise yourself of what you're capable of and what you even like.
You're all right. It's the worst TED Talk in the history of the world.
If anything this trip taught me...
She says, I mean, we're watching new people on YouTube, so we're also out here trying new things. That's true. That's very true. We're watching... Ooh, maybe we need to get into, like, holiday vacation vlogs or something. there's always messy people on vacays. I know there was big talk about that, like, year-long cruise or whatever. Maybe we need to hunt down some vacation vloggers. Some travel influencers. Ooh, that could be fun. We just need to find a messy one.
By myself, and I am still figuring out who I am. I don't think that ever stops, by the way. I think that is a lifelong journey, and I'm just grateful to be one step closer to me. So that, guys,
not in this one, DX.
I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I'll check you later, and as I always say,
peace.
Thank
you so much, Anna. You've been hilarious to watch as always. Chat, that's it. We're done for today, and we got like 2 hours worth of chat out of it. How good. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you had a good time, and if you didn't, I totally understand. Watching new people is not for everyone, and that's okay, but we just want to have a laugh and watch some messy people on the internet. How fun. For those of you on the rewatch, I appreciate your comments, opinions, and eyeballs. Chat, if you'd like to hit the like button on the way out, I'd appreciate that very much as well. I hope you all have a fabulous day. Please make sure you wear your sunscreen, get your steps in, stay hydrated, hug a loved one, maybe have a snack, try a new recipe, I don't know, have a nap today. Do whatever you want to do. Just be happy. Make sure you do something productive. I've already said that bit. Oh no, I'm out of things to say. Anyway, I'm going to go. I got to get to bed. So that's it from me. You've been great. And chat. And I've been Poppy. And I'll see you all in the next video and or live stream. Bye!